Gentlemen, it's Thursday. We're almost at the end of the week, so keep on pushing, guys. Keep on giving 120% because we're almost through the week. Another week in the books. All right. Today's topic. All right. I see a lot of this online, and the topic is addiction a disease? Okay. All right, so I might get a little bit of feedback from this, but that's all right because that's why I do this. All right, and this isn't strictly in my opinion, and this is also about what I've read on the topic. Since I've been struggling with addiction and stuff like that. Now, there have been studies that say addiction is a disease. Okay, there's been studies that say addiction is not a disease. Okay, in my opinion, addiction is a disease. Okay, because it could be hereditary. For instance, my dad did drugs. My dad was an alcoholic. All right, now, I'm not saying that you could be born with it like some other diseases. Okay, but it can form in your brain. All right, just like you're not born. Some people, let me say that, aren't born with sugar diabetes or high cholesterol or diseases like that, but they're still labeled diseases because some of these people chose to eat unhealthy. Have high cholesterol because they ate unhealthy. There's diseases that are formed in your body through the course of time, just like addiction. All right. Now, if you use drugs over and over, if you use alcohol over and over, your mind builds a dependency on that, and it turns into the disease of addiction. Okay, because your endorphins need that. You need them toxins in your body to go ahead and get through the next day, get through the next week. Okay, and that's just my opinion now. Like I said, there's been studies that say addiction is not a disease. There's been studies that say that it is. All right, to each his own. It's your opinion on how you want to handle that matter. All right, but in my opinion is just like if you eat unhealthy, you can develop some type of disease. Now, I'm not putting addiction in the same category as a cancer or leukemia that you may be born with, but you got to think of it like this. All right, you can be born with the disease of addiction as well. All right. My disease developed at a very young age for me. I was 8 years old when I started drinking. I was 13 years old when I started drugging. All right. Now, was it some of the choices that I made? Absolutely. But, people with high sugar diabetes, cholesterol, heart disease, and all of that, it was their choice to eat unhealthy. So, it lies on you. It lies on your personal opinion. But even if you look at the studies that have been done, all right, there's scientists that make millions of dollars a year that say addiction is a disease. And there's also scientists that make millions of dollars a year that say disease is not of addiction. All right? Listen, man, to each his own. The bottom line here is there's an epidemic of addiction going around that's killing people left and right. All right? If that's not categorized as a disease in your eyes, man, I don't know. That's your personal opinion. But I love you guys. My opinion is addiction is a disease. I love you. Stay clean, stay sober, and have a great day.